welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and this is Library of Diamonds. And I feel really weird today, but it's okay. In today's video, I'm going to be working on witchcraft room. I always want to say bedroom, but that's not the name of it. But I'm working right now. Let me see. I'm going to be working on this section over here, which if we take a look at the image would be around these flowers, like some parts of her bangs and these flowers over here. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on. I just have it upside down. Here is one of the glasses pretty much, and let's start. So today has been quite eventful. It's weird because sometimes I feel that my days are super uneventful, and then all of a sudden a billion things start to happen and it's just one thing after the other I just need to grab some tape. I always recycle the tape, but I forgot to, so I'm gonna use one of these random washi tapes that I got off of Temu, and I don't really like them. They don't stay, like the stickiness of it, like for one, they have barely any tape on it, and yeah, they're not very sticky. Like they're hard to get from the roll, but once they're down, they're not very sticky at all. But I'm just, you know, I'm gonna use them. I just need to use them. Okay. Oh, wait a second. There we go. I hope I'm placing this safely enough. Where's my cutter? I don't know where I left it. Oh, is that? No, that's not it. I don't know how coherent I'm gonna be today. I feel that I'm gonna be all rambly. Who knows? I might. It's something that you guys are gonna have to deal with just as me, of course. So let's start. Yeah, so I was telling you that I felt that for like the past few weeks, like almost the past month, my life in general has been quite uneventful. But then this week, I don't know, just things started to happen. Let me adjust the light. Probably there, maybe, I don't know, or there. I have no idea. For one, I'm recording this one at night. I usually record these ones during the day, like I don't know, 3-4 p.m. and right now it's almost 10 p.m. and I had to record it because if I didn't, my videos usually I schedule them to go at 10 a.m. Central Time, at least my time. I don't know what time it is for everyone out there, but I always schedule them to go at the same time, and usually I try to have them ready to go, of course, from the day before, because I am not a well, we were interrupted a little bit because my boyfriend got out of the bedroom, and basically we had some muffins, and there was still half of a muffin because it's like the Costco muffins that are humongous. So there was still half of a muffin there, and I told him that he could have it, but that was like hours ago. So like 30 minutes ago, when I came here and started to set up everything to start recording, I opened the fridge and I saw that it was still there. So I assumed that he was not gonna eat it, and so I ate it. And right now he came out and opened the fridge and asked for the muffin, and it's gone. And I told him, I told you about it hours ago, and yeah, so he ran out of luck, I guess, but I just ate it. I have to admit it. I saw it and it was alone. It was the last one, so there's that. But yeah, what I was saying before I got a little sidetracked, let me remember. I think it was the uneventfulness of these past few weeks, and how this week has been already really different, and it's like it's not even Friday. So for one, on Monday, my mom suddenly told me that she was here, like in the city I'm living right now, and asked me if I could take her to, if we could go to lunch. And I told her like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna need to do some stuff around first and then we can go. And then she got like, not mad, but I don't know. She sometimes wants things done when she says them, how she says them, and like, I'm not at all like that. I need to prepare myself, I need to time myself and organize myself. And I don't know why still, like, I'm 30 years old, she still has not grasped the way that I am. But it's fine. I don't really take it personal anymore, because I know that after 20 minutes it's gonna be okay. Like, she's not gonna be angry or mad or anything. And yeah, that happened pretty much. So we went, at the beginning we were going to go to, well, she suggested us to go to lunch, but we didn't go. Instead, I took her to do some errands and to buy some stuff for my sister's apartment, because there were some things missing and they were in class, and she didn't bring her car. Like, she came with my sisters and stayed here with them. But my sister, my middle sister, she uses a car to go back and forth from her job and her school and all that. So my mom didn't have a car to drive here. And so I took her. We went to Costco, we went to Walmart, and then we went to my sister's apartment. And yeah, I just spent like pretty much all day long, from noon up until 7-ish p.m. I was going to say that word in Spanish. I was going to say más o menos, more or less that time, around that time. And then I just came home. But it's just so surprising how I am not built to be very active. I crashed. I don't know if it's a mix. I believe it was a mixture between being like more social in person than I usually am, because I can be very social like online, talking with online friends, communicating online, or through messages, WhatsApp and whatnot. But in person, my energy is just drained. Like, honestly, it just disappears. It gets sucked away quickly, really, really quickly. And on top of that, I forgot what I'm blanking. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the physical part of being out and driving, because I drove kind of a lot that day, and so it was different. And then just as I was coming back to my apartment, like, my apartment is not really far away from where my sisters live. Like, my sister's apartment is just a few minutes, it's a few minutes drive. But when I was walking to my car from my sister's apartment, I started to feel a bit funky, and I could already tell. I call it the jitters, because everything starts to get weird. Like, my hands and my body and my legs start to shake. My vision gets kind of blurry with dark spots. I get really dizzy. I start to get palpitations and shortness of breath. And before I knew what it was, I called it jittery, like jitters. But it's just that my blood sugar is starting to drop. And that was happening in the car. And I thought I didn't have anything in that, like, to have something quick to eat to recover my sugar levels. And I was like, okay, I have like 8 minutes. I think I can get to my apartment in 8 minutes and everything's going to be okay. And that was a very, very bad mistake. I had driven for like 2 minutes or so, like a fourth of the way to my apartment, and everything started to get so blurry. I was shaking so bad. I was like, my shortness of breath was terrible. I was feeling really, really bad, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna crash and I'm gonna die. You know, catastrophic thoughts. Of course, because I am me, and that's all my thing goes, my brain, that's all my brain goes to, catastrophic thoughts. And then I didn't know what to do, so my solution was, okay, I'm just gonna try to park somewhere and you know, park decently enough to go to maybe 7-Eleven or somewhere close to grab something, or maybe even just call my boyfriend and tell him, like, bring me something, because by that time my boyfriend had told me that he was on his way to the apartment as well. And I was like, okay, that is my game plan. And then a light bulb moment. I remembered that I had some chips from the week before that we went to a birthday party for my boyfriend's friend, and we left like a big bag of chips in the car, and it had been there for the past week. And I remember that I saw it there, and I was like, oh, is it here? And I like started to just wave my hand behind my seat where I thought I had seen the chips, and they were there. And so I just started munching those, like still going in my car. And I know I can recognize that wasn't the safest thing to do, but I did that. And yeah, I still go to my apartment, and I was still pretty jittery, but I could still, like, I could feel, starting to feel a little better overall. And I was like, okay, at least I'm home. That was all I wanted, really. That was my main goal, to get home. But I did, and everything was okay, I guess. So yeah, that was one day. And then there was something else that happened on Tuesday, but now I'm blanking on it. What was it? Well, I don't remember, but as I had told you, or I think I told you in a what's the name, in a vlog, that I lost my job. And one job that I was really looking forward to get, that I applied, I didn't get it. And so I found myself suddenly with more time in my hands that I knew what to do with. And I remembered that I have a second channel where I did tutorials for some craft. I don't know how to call it. What I do for my small business, pretty much. And I had that abandoned, and I was like, okay, I can only do so much diamond painting content. Let me try to bring back to life that other channel, because I opened it, and and that decision came from, you know, having a lot of extra time in my hands, but also from noticing that that channel had more views and more subscribers and overall more everything than this channel, where I consistently upload at least 3 or 4 videos a week. And I was like, okay, people are watching the content that I have here, so they're interested. I might as well try to put more videos out there. And so I made the decision to bring back to life that channel and keep doing tutorials. And for now, that's what I'm doing. I also want to incorporate maybe kind of like the type of vlog channels that are like studio vlogs and stuff like that, of people who have small businesses as well. But I don't know how well that would fit, because that channel is in Spanish, it's not in English. And I don't know, it's not something that I'm too active at right now, but who knows, maybe later I can be a bit more active on there and be able to post that sort of videos. But as I said, who knows, I guess we'll see. For now, I'm going to try to bring back tutorials. And just today I finished recording a tutorial for one of the items, one of the bags. And the good thing, I mean, I don't know how well, I consider it a good thing about the videos that I upload there, is that since the tutorials that I do have so much footage, even with me speeding up things and do time lapses, they get so long that usually from what I can see, most bags would require, or at least so far, have required 2 parts. Like I do just one video, like it's one bag only, but I do 2 parts. So recording for one tutorial is content enough for 2 weeks, because my plan there is not to post like here, like 20,000 million videos a week. My goal is to just post one video a week. And so for now, I am pretty caught up on that, because I uploaded today a video that is going to be going public tomorrow. And the second one, like the second part of that one, of that tutorial specifically, that's going to go next week. So that gives me 2 weeks time to film another video tutorial and have content for another 2 weeks. So, you know, I just want to be constant enough in that channel, because since May that I hadn't posted anything. And as I said, it was still getting more views, more comments, more subscribers, more everything than this channel. So it definitely tells me that is something people want to watch. And that's pretty much it. What I really, I really want to start doing the second tutorial, like the second bag, as soon as possible, because something very, very good happened today. So my plan for reviving that channel, one of the reasons was that I was laid off from my job. And so I was going to have a lot of time. But today I had a job interview, and like an hour later, I was told that I got the job. So that was really, really cool. And now I have a job. And one of the great things about that is that it pays more than the job that I was laid off from, by a significant percentage. So that means that I would be able to have a bit more of fun money in general. And other thing, another source of income that I'm going to be having pretty soon is this YouTube channel, because I also decided to monetize this channel. It has been monetized for about, I would say, almost 2 weeks now, and I decided to do it. At the beginning I was really self-conscious about it, and I did it, and then I asked some friends that also are content creators about what they thought about monetizing it. And my biggest fear of monetizing was to make it feel like a chore, instead of just a place where I am just trying to be creative, like having a creative outlet and sharing my hobby right now, that is diamond painting and all that. And so far, for the amount of time that I've been doing diamond painting videos, since pretty much the last week or so, or the last 10-ish days of December up until now, I've been consistent. I have not missed an upload. Whenever I had to reschedule something, which happened just a few times, there have been really, really like valid reasons. I have never felt like overwhelmed or that it was an obligation. Like, I can assure you that every single video that I put out, I just feel so much joy doing it. As I said, it has been a creative outlet for me, and it's helped me a lot also to kind of come out of my shell. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel ever since I was quite young, but the content that I wanted to make, I saw people that made it, very out there. And one of the things that kind of stopped me from that was that I didn't want to show my face. I didn't want to be so public. And then when I, like a year or so ago, when I stumbled into the diamond painting community here on YouTube, I realized that most of the creators didn't show their face. Most of the creators, you just saw the canvases and their hands. And I decided to, take the leap and start it. And who would have thought that now, and for the past almost 6 months, I decided to also show my face here every now and then. when I started the challenges, as I said, about 5 or 6 months ago. And then recently when I started doing my vlogs for drills and chills, and the response has been great. You know, I've made friends. I lost the fear of showing myself in the camera, so that's really nice. For a while there, I considered doing a YouTube channel as well, a booktube channel as well, but there were some technical issues, and then I decided not to go ahead with it, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm fine with now 2 YouTube channels, which is diamond painting and my small business one, the one that I'm doing tutorials on. But yeah, thinking other people's opinions from other creators as well, and also kind of giving it a bit of a deeper thought, I decided that I was gonna keep doing it just as I'm doing it right now. The channel, I mean. I think I'm gonna use a bigger tray. Wait. And I have like this sort of established rule. Oh, I think you're gonna be listening to a dog bark quite a lot in the background. That if I ever felt that this, that monetizing it made me look at this channel in a different lens, that I was not enjoying it, or that I was forcing myself to put content, or that I was doing content for the mere purpose of the potential revenue that I could get, I would step back and try to reassess my reasonings for everything. And decided that the revenue that came from this channel, I would be using it, for general life expenses. That was my thought process before I got this new job that I have. But now that I'm going to be starting a new job, I have decided that the money for this channel is going to go towards, back into the channel. I'm gonna be using it, like the revenue, I'm gonna be using it to fuel the hobby, to get stuff from new places, and as part of my budget for diamond painting in general. And that's so exciting, because thinking about how I started the channel, because I really, really wanted to share diamond painting with more people, and having a creative outlet right now could become pretty much what funds my hobby, which is amazing. It's fantastic. So yeah, those are some exciting news. I am about, I was told that I was gonna get started, that I could potentially start on Monday, like this next Monday, the 7th, I think it is. And so I'm really excited for that. That would bring my available time for YouTube and diamond painting in general a little bit, shorter, a little bit lower. But I've dealt with that before, so it's just a matter of pretty much adjusting myself again. Probably it's gonna feel a bit tough for the first few weeks in my new job, but I think that I can make it work. And it's a remote job, a remote position, so I can always be sneakily diamond painting in the background here and there. Of course, after once I feel comfortable in my position and everything. But I'm excited for that. I'm really, really happy for that. I'm really excited to start that. As I said, potentially is going to start on Monday, but we'll see. We'll decide on that. And I also have another little batch of news, but I don't think I can share it quite yet. I'm gonna wait, but yeah, you're gonna know pretty much. But I'm gonna be collaborating with a small shop in the community, and I'm going to become a quite constant collaborator on there, and I'm also really excited about that. As I said, I don't think I'm allowed yet to give any like exact details or anything, but I'm gonna let you know soon enough, or I'm gonna share it either here or in my Instagram, probably on Instagram, but I am also going to try to maybe share it here through a community post, probably, highly likely. So yeah, those were some of the news that I have right now, and I just went through kind of a little crisis. Like, it's a good crisis to have, really, but I was kind of making, you know, projections and calculations with the new income that I'm going to be having and all of the expenses, like the medical expenses that I have to pay, and, you know, realizing that after all, I'm going to be able to balance both like that and also have fun money and not just one or the other. And I just started to go into all of the small shops that I've been eyeing so many things from. I started to go through all of my wish lists, and I was so close of just going on a buying spree on all of those places. But then I asked for some advice from friends, and I decided that I'm gonna try to sleep on it, because I know that because my other option was I either buy from like 6 different places a total of around 20-ish diamond paintings amongst other products, not only diamond paintings, or I said, okay, Black Friday is coming really soon. I think I'd rather like destine a certain amount of money for that, for Black Friday and Cyber Monday potentially, and try to wait. Because a friend told me, like, you maybe could choose one of those diamond painting shops and buy 2 kits probably, you know, just as a celebratory thing. But my fear is that once I do it with one shop, my brain is going to go on, okay, what is one small shop more, right? And it's gonna be like this domino effect of non-stopping until I get 100 diamond paintings in one sitting, which I don't want. I mean, 100 is a bit of an exaggeration, but I could get at least 30 or 40 with no issues at all. Like, from all of the ones that I want from different places, I would just go crazy. So as I said, I decided that I was going to, ooh, that drill just flew out. I just decided that I was gonna sleep on it, and at least for now, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. And if I sleep on it, I think that I might even get to a place where that urge is just gonna go entirely, and it's not gonna be whether or not I have to decide on something. It's just gonna go, and I think that might happen. I just need to not act impulsively, think objectively, and, you know, kind of assess the situation and put all the pros and cons in the balance, and be a grown-up about it. So what I think I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna start, like, from now, I'm gonna start destining some, you know, some income to a little fund. That way, when Black Friday approaches, I'm gonna have there already some amount, and then I can decide if I want to use just that, or if I want to, you know, destine more funds to that specifically. But I think that for now I'm good. I think for now I'm good. If I can resist it tonight, and if I can sleep on it, I think I can definitely wait and not go all crazy. Because, you know, it's funny. It's yeah, it's kind of like I want to celebrate, and I want to, like, I know that now I can afford diamond paintings again, but at the same time, I'm scared. Like, what if I, like, because this thought also came to me. Like, what if they told me yes now, but they have not sent me a contract? And what if I buy everything and then they tell me, no, not anymore? Hola. La niña está conmigo. Queenie. Again, I got a little bit derailed. So yeah, my anxious brain was kind of going into overdrive, like to all of these different scenarios that could definitely happen. I mean, I don't think they're likely to happen, but they could definitely happen. And so, yeah, I think I am strong enough to do that. So what else? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. There aren't many more updates than that, I think. Oh well, I think one update could be that if you already saw my month in review of the month of September, you might already know that I finished my very first Drills and Chills canvas for the event. And a little spoiler, if you don't watch my vlogs, the ones that I put up on Sundays, there I'm gonna show you, but I mean, if you don't watch that, I just finished Scorpio. It was so satisfying when I finished it. Like, I left for the very end the part of her face, and my plan originally was to make it last longer, but when I had just 2 rows left, I decided to do all the color blocking surrounding it, like on top and on the sides of the face. And when I saw that only like her was left and that the color blocking was all done, I just couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist, and I pretty much finished it. I thought I was going to be on track to finish it before September ended, to have it as a finish for September, but I couldn't. I was really focused on doing my other video and stuff, so you know, it was fine. I decided that I wanted to really enjoy it, and those days I ended up being so tired that I really didn't push myself to do it, and I finished it on the 2nd. Oh, some putty's falling out. I think I need to change the putty quite soon, or sooner rather than later. Yeah, I finished that and I'm so excited. And right now I am in like a very kind of approaching the top section of Witchcraft Room, which I am also really excited to finish because this would be my 3rd finish for the event. And mostly here on top, like here is still more, you know, more changing colors, more details, as you can see in these flowers over here. But moving onto the rest of it, like all the kind of very thick row that I have left is pretty much all color blocking. So I know that that's going to go really fast. So I'm anticipating that I'm going to be able to finish this kit probably early next week. Because what day is today? Today's Thursday. I'm hoping I can finish this section and maybe, just maybe, this other one. I started diamond painting just now, and my plan was to do this section like in the afternoon and then do this one at night, but here we are at night and I just started this section. So I still go to bed really late, and today probably I'm gonna go to bed quite late, so I'm hoping I can do both sections today. And if I can't, well, at least I want to finish this one, and so the rest of it, like a very thick row or row and a half, that, you know, for you to kind of visualize the measurements of it. The other 2.5 rows are, as I said, are going to be really fast because it's pure color blocking. One thing that I might be tempted to get, and that is what I'm struggling the most with this decision of whether or not get something. What am I doing? Is I really want a mini Dazzles, the one that has pan de muerto, like the yeah, I really want that. And I was kind of like, my brain was already not thinking about that. But then I saw Lindsay's, her monthly video of her finishes and whips and stuff. And the very first thing that she showed was actually her mini dazzles from Thanksgiving. And I know it's not the same, but they're just so adorable. Like today, I've been bombarded by that because I also saw the post review of Michaela of her, I think it was her no, it was not the cocktails. It was other drinks that has the matcha and the boba tea and other stuff. I was just like, oh my God. Is this a sign of the world that I need the mini dazzles? But I'm trying to hold myself. I'm trying to mind over matter, mind over impulses. So if I'm able to hold for those, I'm good to go. I believe. But I think, I don't think I have any more updates for you, at least for now. I think that finishing this little flower like these, this color might be a good way of finishing this WIP and CHAT. So yeah, hopefully I have more exciting updates for you soon. I'm gonna definitely let you know how the new job goes, how I'm liking it, how if I am enjoying it, and how everything goes, how everything advances. And definitely you're also going to know soon whether or not I was able to resist that crazy purchase. But yes, I think that is it for today's video. I'm gonna keep doing this section for another 20 to 30 minutes, I think, and see how much progress I can make so far, and then come back around midnight, more or less, and see how much more progress I can do. I usually go to bed, oh look here, I missed a drill. I usually go to bed around 2:30 or 3. So depending on what progress I can make in the next 30 to 40 minutes and what progress I can make from when I come back around midnight until the time that I go to bed, we'll see if I am able to finish this row. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and have a fantastic rest of your day. And don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.